13 Common Delusions of Humans. Human beings, complex and deeply introspective creatures, have navigated life's challenges through a combination of rationality and illusion. Often, our minds craft delusions, false beliefs or perceptions that we accept as reality, that shield us from discomfort or help us make sense of the world. While delusions are typically associated with severe mental conditions, they are more common and nuanced in everyday life than we might assume. Here are 13 common delusions that permeate human existence. 1. The delusion of control. Many individuals believe they have full control over their lives and circumstances. While personal agency and effort are essential factors, the randomness of the universe, natural disasters, accidents, and unforeseen events often reminds us that control is more illusory than we wish to admit. This delusion allows people to feel safe, but it can be shattered when life takes an unexpected turn. 2. The delusion of perfection. Humans often chase perfection, whether in their own lives, relationships, or work. However, perfection is a subjective and unattainable ideal. The pursuit of this mirage leads to anxiety, dissatisfaction, and an inability to appreciate the beauty of imperfection. In art, nature, and relationships, it's often the flaws that give depth and meaning. 3. The delusion of permanence. People tend to believe that things, relationships, success, youth, will last forever. This refusal to accept the transient nature of life results in suffering when change inevitably comes. The reality is that everything is in a constant state of flux, and embracing impermanence can bring peace and wisdom. 4. The delusion of objectivity. Many think they see the world as it is, failing to recognize how subjective and biased human perception truly is. Cognitive biases, cultural conditioning, and personal experiences shape how we interpret information and make decisions. The belief in one's objective viewpoint can lead to arrogance and a failure to understand differing perspectives. 5. The delusion of the self. The idea that we are singular, unchanging beings, fixed in identity and essence, is a pervasive delusion. Modern neuroscience and philosophy suggest that the self is fluid, composed of shifting thoughts, emotions, and experiences. We are a collection of processes rather than a static entity, constantly evolving in response to our environment. 6. The delusion of free will. Though we feel we make choices independently, this belief may not hold up to scrutiny. Neurological research indicates that many decisions are made unconsciously before we become aware of them. Our genetics, upbringing, social conditioning, and external forces play significant roles in shaping our choices, challenging the notion of absolute free will. 7. The delusion of justice. People commonly hold the belief that life is fair and that good deeds will inevitably be rewarded while bad deeds will be punished. While this belief serves as a moral compass, it often leads to frustration and resentment when reality proves otherwise. Life's outcomes are frequently arbitrary, and the universe operates without a sense of inherent justice. 8. The delusion of separateness. Humans often see themselves as separate from the world and from others, living as distinct individuals in isolation. However, Many spiritual traditions and even quantum physics suggest that we are interconnected with everything around us. The illusion of separateness creates loneliness and alienation, but recognizing our interdependence can foster compassion and unity. 9. The delusion of happiness as a destination. People frequently believe that happiness is a state to be achieved, a final destination reached through the accumulation of wealth, success, or pleasure. However, happiness is more fluid, experienced in fleeting moments rather than a permanent condition. The delusion that it can be attained through external means often leads to a cycle of disappointment and longing. 10. The delusion of knowledge. Many individuals believe that knowledge and certainty are attainable, that the right amount of information can lead to a comprehensive understanding of the world. Yet the more we learn, the more we realize how much remains unknown. Knowledge is always incomplete, and the delusion of knowing creates blind spots in understanding and stifles curiosity. 11. The delusion of time. Humans often perceive time as a linear, objective phenomenon, but time is deeply subjective. Philosophically, it is experienced differently depending on one's state of mind and situation. Time seems to pass quickly when we're engaged and slow when we're bored. Additionally, past and future exist only in our thoughts. There is no tangible moment other than the present. 12. The delusion of meritocracy. In modern societies, people are often taught that hard work leads to success, and that those who succeed have earned their status. However, social and economic inequalities, inherited wealth, privilege, and luck play profound roles in determining outcomes. The belief in a pure meritocracy ignores systemic barriers and oversimplifies the complexity of success. 13. The delusion of the good old days. Nostalgia frequently fuels the belief that the past was better than the present, that simpler times were superior to the complexities of modern life. This is often a delusion born out of selective memory, where only the positive aspects of the past are remembered, while the hardships are conveniently forgotten. Every era has its challenges, and idealizing the past can blind us to the opportunities and progress of the present. These delusions, while often protective, limit our understanding and hinder our personal growth. By recognizing and questioning them, we can transcend these illusions and navigate life with greater clarity, wisdom, and compassion. As Carl Jung once suggested, it is through becoming conscious of our own unconscious beliefs that we gain true freedom. Just as an artist revises a sketch to improve its form, so too can we reshape our perception of reality, moving closer to a deeper truth that aligns with the complex, ever-evolving nature of existence. Expand your knowledge and wisdom through short film documentaries like this one you just watched. Subscribe to The Philosopher's Canvas on YouTube and support us with a like and a comment. Until next time.